What's happening, people? 2Jumpboxed, and we're back again with another day and another vlog. And today we're off to Animal Kingdom. So this is, well, we've done two of the other parks. Obviously we've done Magic Kingdom, we've done Hollywood Studios. Today is Animal Kingdom, and obviously we've still got Epcot to do at some point as well. So plan today is we are, well, it's 7:45 now, so we're going to head off in a bit just to go and catch the first part of the opening. Get in there, see what's open, see what's about, because there's a few good rides in there, and obviously there's the safari, which we really want to do. And then after that, then we have got something booked for a little bit later today, where we're going to be going to the Kia Centre and watching Orlando Magic, which is going to be really cool. Never really watched American sports, but thought while we're out here, it might be quite cool to go and watch something like that and take in the atmosphere and see how they do it differently. So yeah, we're going to go and do that. I think kickoff's about 7 o'clock, or I don't even know if you call it kickoff, but that's what time the game starts anyway. And yeah, we've got, just before we go there, I think we've got something booked in Animal Kingdom. So yes, Rainforest Cafe, that's what we've got booked. So we're going to have food in there and take in the scenic restaurant, which will be cool. So yeah, let's get ready, find a few bits together, get on the road and get to Animal Kingdom. It's a much cooler morning today. Just waiting for our lift. Right, so we're about to enter the Animal Kingdom for the first time. Very, very exciting. So, the bird we saw in Magic Kingdom the other day is a spoonbill, which is those little things over there. And here we are, the Tree of Life. That is insane. Just making our way over to Pandora, where we're going to start our day. But it's massive. Looks so cool. The theming in here is right up our street. And we love animals as well, so I'm really excited to see some little critters and big animals and go on the safari. There's so much to do today. I'm very excited. We're on our way into Pandora. And here we are. That is crazy. It's so cool. So cool. It's crazy how they make it look like it's floating. So this is Flight of the Passage, which is a 95-minute wait at the moment, but we're going to go and have a look at the Na'vi River journey first. It's quite surreal being in here. Like, I love alien stuff, and don't get me wrong, the last Avatar wasn't the best of films, but still, like, the way it looks on screen and everything is crazy. So just looking at all the stuff there, it's just mental. And here we are, the Na'vi River journey. So we're going to do this now. And get in. Right, so we've done our first lightning lane today, just because we're on a bit of a tight schedule. So, because we've got a Rainforest Cafe at 2 o'clock, we're going to do Expedition Everest first. Then we're going to do safaris, which we booked between 11 and 12. And then after that, then we've got Dinosaur, which we booked for as well. So because we're in the queue for this, we thought we might as well do it that way. And yeah, hopefully we can get on them a bit quicker, because obviously we're on that tight schedule. We haven't done Flight of Passage one, because we've got to do that separately.
So we're just going to do those for now and see where we are. If we want to come back and purchase one separately for that, we can do that. Can't wait to get on this now.
A1 now. Saturday is now.
Wow, that was so cool. That animatronic at the end, I don't know if it does it justice. Oh, getting sprayed. Doesn't it? I don't know if it does it justice on the camera, but it just looks so real. Like the lighting in there, everything going on, it's just crazy. Such a good little ride that. Right, let's see what we want to do next then. We'll have a little scat around. I think we've got to make our way over to Everest, so I think that's where we'll have a little wander now. All dressed up for Christmas. And this is Satuli's canteen as well, which they do all sorts of crazy food. I'll show you some of the menu now. Does poop on Galaxy's Edge food a little bit. It looks a little bit more colourful, that one. There we are, I've just come across some tortoise. They're massive, they must be ancient as well. They live for years as well. Just chilling in the sun. We're about to head into Asia where Mount Everest is, or Everest. Expedition Everest, shall I say. And we're getting our lightning lane for 20 past. Yak and Yeti, that's meant to be alright in there. Bit of grub. Some big monkeys over there, making that of a racket. And in the background over there, we've got Everest. Wicked theme in here. It's absolutely insane. But we're definitely eyeing up some of the food here because the food looks really, really nice. All sorts of food. All your classic Asian stuff. There's a spring roll that we've had a look at, which is meant to be really nice. But you might be able to see as we come through past these trees, there is Everest. Oh, very excited. We're going on in the lightning lane. Looking pretty quick. Here we go. Woo! That was really cool. Really fast ride, to be fair. Not as crazy as like Velocicoaster and all that, but that was really, really fun. Really fun. Small monkeys on our way out. Monkey on the car. Right, so we're feeling a little bit of a snack. This is Mr. Kamal's and he got chicken dumplings. Oh. They also do strawberry chocolate cinnamon fries. Sounds absolutely lovely. Right, so got the dumplings. They're looking pretty tasty. We'll open up this dipping sauce. Oh, they're proper fried. Oh, they're nice. Hello again. Funny little creature. Ah, the ducky and the funny little creature living together. Here we are, we're making our way over to Africa now. In Africa they've got the Kilimanjaro safaris, which we've got Lightning Lane for about 20 minutes time. So we're gonna have a little nosy round here. There we are, we've just entered. There's also some more food around here. We might have another snack just to keep us going. And they've got the food market round by here, Harambe. We miss him. God rest his soul. Right, we've just come to this fruit market and I'm eyeing up that corn on the cob because it's meant to be really nice. So Bonnie's gone for, oh, bloody hell. So Bonnie's gone for the churro and just show him how long it is. Well, I've gone for the corn, which I'm excited to try, but it's really hot. It's got lovely seasoning on there. Nice fresh butter. Right, so we've just used our Lightning Lane to get into the queue for the safari. So hopefully it's a nice quick ride on, well, get onto the ride. But it's meant to be a 65-minute wait if you haven't got a Lightning Lane, so I'm glad we've got it, to be fair.
They are on the more shy and more timid side of the animals. If you take a look over on the right-hand side, you are going to see the okapi over there. Now, the okapi is the last known relative to the giraffe there. The reason we know that is because of its long, prehensile tongue that it will use to grab the leaves off of the trees in order to eat them. You're also going to see the bongo here on the left-hand side. And then the greater kudus are going to be over in those trees there with a wingspan of 9 feet long there. Now on the left hand rock at the moment, it is over there. Hello to us today. He's going to be right over there on the right hand side walking out of the water there. Now the Nile hippopotamuses, they do like to stay submerged in that water like I said. So that one is going to be making its way back into the water, it looks like. Then out of the water. Pelicans over there as well. Now they like to be submerged nice and cool in the water there. As the sable antelope all the way in the very back there. Now the wildebeest are the ones in front and they're at once. The same animals jumping on their backs. Some more of them up ahead here as well, but the springboks, they are the smallest antelope on the reserve here. One's over there as well. Now the Hartmann's mountain zebras, each and every one of them have a different and unique stripe pattern. No two zebras are ever going to look exactly alike. Now the Maasai giraffe have a long, prehensile tongue that they will use to grab the leaves off of the trees. Their tongues are approximately 18 inches long. Now the African elephants, they will use their ears in order to cool down their body temperature by flapping their ears forward and backwards. There's a thin piece of skin on the greater flamingos here. Now the greater flamingos, they eat brine shrimp, which has beta carotene in it. That's what gives them that pink coloring to their feathers. Right here you are going to see the white rhinos here. Now the white rhinos. Now up ahead here you are going to want to keep an eye out on the left hand side because you are going to want
Oh, he's getting a bit frisky.
Oh, yeah. That was really cool. We saw quite a lot there. Crazy how they're all just co-inhabiting there. I enjoyed that. It was a bit bumpy, but good fun. Right, so since we've got a bit of time, I think we're going to try and get on Flight of the Passage. So let's see how long it'll take us. It says 65 minutes, but we shall see. Nearly at the front.
And welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Na'vi rite of passage, riding on the back of a Banshee by being genetically matched and linked to an Avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Na'vi and avatars can. In fact, the Na'vi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Let's find you your avatar matches.
You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Na'vi. Flying on the back of an Ikran.
Well, that was wicked, not gonna lie. Like, you kind of get on the back of this Banshee type flying thing, and you like strap yourselves in, and your legs, it's almost a bit like a motorbike, and you can feel it breathe on your legs. And as you like take off, you get like a sprays of water as you go through the different areas of Pandora. You get different smells. That was wicked. I wouldn't say it's worth an hour and a bit wait, but well worth getting that done and experiencing that, because the visuals are wicked and the smells and the feeling is great. So really enjoyed that. About to enter Dino Land. There we go. Let's find the lightning lane. And get in here.
Let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now! Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, close up. Identify.
Well, that was proper bumpy, that one. And as Bonnie said when we were on there, unnecessarily bumpy. And I think that's one of the rides that's actually changing by hopefully the next time we come. Apparently, I think it was either an Indiana Jones ride, I can't remember. But regardless, the animatronics are cool. So yeah, we're going to go over to Rainforest Cafe now and have a bit of food. We'll catch you in there. That's cool. Here we go. Let's go and check in. Theming in here is crazy. Here we are, we've just been sat down. Lovely spot. Get all sorts of alcoholic beverages, smoothies, ices, and then the menu is actually, there's quite a lot on here. That is cool. Here we are, we've got some nachos to start off with. A lovely background. Well, that was really tasty. Some nice nachos. Lovely bit of chilli on there. Right, should we go on for some fried shrimp? Some mozzarella flatbread and chicken quesadillas. Right, so we're leaving there now. We're going to go get a lift back to the room, chill out for a bit before we go out to watch some basketball. It's been a cool day. It's been a cool day. Done a lot that, well, we ticked a lot off that we wanted to do. So I'm sure we'll be back here before we go home. So let's get in a lift. Right, so we're out again. We just stopped at the room for like an hour or two just to freshen up and chill out for a little bit. We're just waiting for another lift because we're going to go to the Kia Centre now and watch Orlando Magic. So, very excited. Let's get there. Right, so we've just arrived at the Kia Centre. So we're going to scan our tickets and get to our seats and enjoy the game. Right, we just got through all the security. Scanned our tickets, so it's about time we go and find our seats and grab a drink.
Behavior, but fighting, throwing objects, attempting Tonight's game is presented by City National Bank.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last.
Wait a minute, get it out of here. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm
visitor number 6.
Well, that was a class game, to be fair. First time ever watching basketball and a full-on game. Obviously, I've seen clips everywhere, but that was really cool. The atmosphere was quite fun at the end. Definitely picked up near the end of the third quarter. But everyone's in a good mood because Magic won. Right, so we've just made it back to the hotel, but we're actually going to go for a little walk because we're having a bit of a later start tomorrow because we've got quite a bit planned for the evening. We're literally just going to have a little walk around now and pop to Walgreens, see if there's anything in there that we might want to grab. But we both really enjoyed the basketball. It was good fun. It was quite an entertaining match, to be fair. It was quite end-to-end. Atmosphere was really good. And yeah, it was really, really good. It was a long wait for the taxi, and it was inflated prices, of course, because obviously it's like with anything like Uber or Lyft, they always put the prices up if there's a lot of demand. And obviously when you finish a basketball game or any sort of game, there's going to be more demand. So yeah, we're just going to head over here now and see what we bump into. Walgreens. Let's go and give it a go then.
As if it works. Can't get it again.
Whoa.
Here we are, so we've got a few snacks. We're going to make our way back to the room now. I can show you what we got. Right, so we've got a couple of snacks. Bonnie's got one of these caramel big cup Reese's. I've gone for some caramel cold brew M&Ms Now, I love ropes. If you've seen my previous caravanning vlogs, you know every time we go in a sweet shop, I get some sort of like ropey sticks. I love them. And a watermelon berry, I reckon they're going to be banging. And then, now I do like a bit of beef jerky or biltong, so I've gone for Doritos spicy sweet chili flavoured beef jerky. And then Bonnie got some Cool Ranch, which I believe will be a bit like the Cool Original back at home, but more like a ranch flavour. So I'll be intrigued to see what Bonnie has out of that and see if she might give me a crisp, or should I say a chip. Right, another thing that Bonnie said I have to get is root beer. Now, I've never tried this, but just looking at it, I think it's going to taste like absolute bum-like. So I suppose since we're in America, we'll have to give it a go. Oh, it smells like cough medicine. It smells awful. Hang on. That could be worse. Don't ask me what it tastes like, because I ain't got a clue. It genuinely smells like cough medicine. I don't get what it's meant to taste like. But it's alright. Right, and now it's the Fanta. Because obviously any Brit will look at this and go, that is so artificial. But it's got to be done. We've got to see what the difference is. So let's give this one a go. It tastes like fizzy Sunny D. So I don't mind that. Do I prefer UK Fanta? Probably. But again, not bad. Right, and now it's another Mountain Dew. And this one is the Voltage one. Now the Voltage one is charged with raspberry, citrus flavour and ginseng. I don't know what that is, but we'll give it a go. Oh. That's the best of the lot. Way better than that other one, the melon mashup thing or whatever it was called. That's much nicer. Rate that. Here we are, the Cool Ranch flavoured Dorito. Let's give that a go. Just tastes like Cool Original, if you ask me. On another note, these are insane. Like, they're so tasty. Some of the best rope sweets I've ever had. These are also insane. They're like proper soft in the middle and caramel. Ooh. These are also insane. Like so coffee tasting with like a soft centre. Oh, it needs to get a bigger bag of these. Right, so it's been a hell of an evening. We've done quite a bit today. Parks, basketball, and even Walgreens. It's been a great day. We've got plenty to do tomorrow. We can have a little bit more of a lie-in, a little bit more of a leisurely pace until the evening of tomorrow. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure to tune in for the next one because it's going to be a really exciting one. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. So make sure to like, subscribe and share. I'll catch you then. Take it easy, guys.